invited into a live. And you would have said no, but it's kind of, I like her. And I know that she's struggling with being social. See, Anna, what I adore is that she kind of uses TikTok as a way to be more social, I guess, right? And it's hard. Of course, it's hard. But then if you see me in 3 years ago, I was in the same position, right? Which is kind of crazy because you see this evolution, but because you evolve, it doesn't mean that everybody evolved. And because you solve a problem doesn't mean that everybody else has this problem. When you think about the problem being a problem that is not only for you, about a solution that worked for you doesn't even work for everybody else, you know? It's kind of complex. It's kind of really complex. So I go into life and we talk and it's fun, right? And it's really fun. And why am I talking about that? Is because I did it because I care about Anna. Somebody else would have asked me to do it, I would have been uncomfortable. You know, I would have said no. Then you don't like saying no, so you're kind of forced. Like, for example, on TikTok, there's this other person. I'm not gonna name her because she's super nice. She's super nice, but she doesn't have a lot of people in her chat. And TikTok is kind of a dream, right? Which I super adore. I think that's super valuable. I think that's highly admirable. The problem with her, and I think I have the same problem too, is that she'll go live. I have water in my ears and it is so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. I've been having problems for 2-3 days now. This year, especially. And because when you start a stream and when you start a video, you have a lot to talk about, and then you just relax and you get into your mood of just content creating it. Not necessarily like, this is not an intro. Like, for example, in the book, you take a book, any single book that you read, the beginning is chock full of information, chock full of action, chock full of events. The middle is actually pretty boring, and the ending is actually chock full of content, right? So when you do it to a video or a stream, that's what happened. And when you stream for 4 or 5 hours, this is what happens to you too. It's completely normal. Now with this person, it sucks. It sucks because I was uploading, and I was uploading on the gaming channel. So what I had was I came to you guys on a TikTok live, and TikTok, for some reason, my videos are too long, so they'll take a long time to upload. What you do is you go on actually TikTok for a while. TikTok will download additional tools and it will make it faster. So I'm on her live, and every time that I post a video, it takes me out of the live and puts me back in. So she texts me and she's pissed and she says, "Hey, I was talking to you. Why weren't you answering?" I'm like, "What are you talking to me?" She said, "Didn't you go to my live?" I said, "No, why?" You know? And it's very demanding to be every single day and ask people to be there, you know? It's very demanding. You know? I had Janice. I got stopped by the police 2 times 2 days ago. And yesterday we were talking about it. I was like, "How did you know that?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right, I posted a video." Or there's just funny part. This is actually crazy. There was this troll, this hater, and this I don't even know how that's possible. So he's hating on me a little bit, and he left a couple of comments. Then people are defending me because I got amazing community, and he comes in and we talk, and it's nice because the break is cold, so even though this is really warm, I'm not wearing shoes nor socks right now, so my feet are actually cold, which is really nice. And he goes in and he's calling me a loser. And my friend, she defends me, she's like, "Oh, he's not a loser. Like, this guy is 30-something and living with his mom." And another person said, "No, he's not living with his mom." And the guy, the troll, said, "I heard him today talk with his mom." And the craziest thing is, I was talking to my mom that day on the phone. So this guy went on another live. It's crazy, the simple fact of your online presence, right? the online presence. But then again, with social media, and that's another mistake that I made. It's treated social media